Welcome back, Gears fans. Today we're diving deep into the gritty, chainsaw-swinging world of Gears of War to rank the newest games in the series. Whether you're a veteran COG soldier or a recruit, this list will help you decide which entry in this iconic franchise stands tall. We'll explore the highs, the lows, and everything in between. So let's gear up and get ready to take cover. But first, let's break down our ranking criteria. We're considering three main factors: innovation, impact, and fan reception. Innovation looks at how each game pushed the series forward, whether through new gameplay mechanics, story elements, or multiplayer modes. Impact measures how influential the game was at the time of release and its legacy in the gaming world. And finally, fan reception is all about how well the game resonated with the community, both at launch and in the years followed. And now, with that in mind, let's dive into the rankings. Coming in at number 3, Gears 4. This game marked the start of a new era for the franchise. Developed by the Coalition, it introduced a fresh cast of characters, including JD Phoenix, the son of Marcus Phoenix, alongside Kate Diaz and Del Walker. Set 25 years after the events of Gears of War 3, the story reintroduced us to a world of Sera, now facing a new threat in the form of the Swarm. Gameplay and innovation. The gameplay in Gears 4 felt familiar, but with some refined mechanics and new features. The cover system was more fluid, and the new weapons, like the drop shot and buzzkill, added a variety to combat. The revamped Horde 3.0 mode was a major highlight, introducing class-based gameplay where players could choose roles like engineer, soldier, or scout, each with unique abilities. Impact and reception. While Gears of War 4 was a technical showcase with stunning visuals, especially on the Xbox One X, it was criticized for playing it too safe in terms of narrative. The story was well crafted, but it followed a familiar formula that didn't take many risks. Despite this, the game was well received by fans for its solid gameplay and the nostalgic return of beloved characters like Marcus Phoenix. Key points for Gears of War 4. This game introduced us to a new generation of characters while keeping the spirit of the original trilogy alive. The graphics were a major step up, making it one of the most visually impressive entries in the series. Horde 3.0 mode brought more depth to the co-op gameplay, with class-based roles adding a new strategic element. Despite its strengths, the story played it a bit too safe, relying heavily on nostalgia rather than taking bold new risks. Number 2. Gears Tactics. A bold spin-off that took the series in a completely new direction with turn-based strategy gameplay. Developed by Splash Damage and the Coalition, this game successfully transitioned the Gears formula into a tactical environment, offering deep, strategic combat without sacrificing the franchise's signature intensity, gameplay, and innovation. Gears Tactics retained the gritty, visceral feel of the main series, but places it in a turn-based framework. Players command a squad of soldiers in tactical battles against the Locust Horde with an emphasis on positioning, cover, and skillful use of abilities. The game also offers extensive customization options for characters and weapons, allowing for tailored experience. Impact and reception. The game was praised for its tactical depth and for staying true to the Gears aesthetic and lore. However, it wasn't without its drawbacks. Some players found the mission objectives repetitive, and the lack of variety in enemy types could make the gameplay feel a bit monotonous over time. Despite these issues, Gears Tactics was a welcome addition to the franchise, offering a fresh take that appealed to both strategy fans and longtime Gears players. Key points for Gears Tactics. A bold shift in turn-based strategy, it still captured the intense, gritty feel of the main series. Extensive characters and weapon customization allowed players to tailor their squads to their liking. Game tied well into the Gears narrative, offering a compelling story that fits seamlessly into the Gears universe. Some missions could feel repetitive, but the deep tactical gameplay kept it engaging overall. And to finish things off, Gears 5. This installment, also developed by the Coalition, took bold steps to expand the Gears universe. It introduced open-world elements, more varied environments, and a more personal story centered around Kate Diaz, who seek to uncover the truth about her connection to the Locust. Gameplay innovation. The game's most significant innovation was its semi-open world segments, particularly in Acts 2 and 3, where players could explore the vast areas on a skiff, uncovering side missions and the secrets that added depth to the main story. The combat was as tight as ever, with new weapons and abilities that allow players for more dynamic encounters. Gears 5 also introduced Escape Mode, a fast-paced co-op mode where players could outrun a deadly gas while fighting off enemies. Impact and reception. Despite some technical issues at launch, Gears 5 was widely praised for its visual design, engaging story, and rich multiplayer content. The game's emotional depth and the focus on Kate's journey resonated with fans, making it one of the most well-rounded entries in the series. Its willingness to innovate while staying true to Gears' roots earned it a solid place in the franchise's history. Key points: Gears 5. It introduced an open-world element, giving players the freedom to explore and tackle side missions at their own pace. The story focused on Kate Diaz, adding emotional depth and personal stakes to the narrative. Multiplayer was rich with modes like Escape and refined Horde modes, catering to a wide range of players. Though it faced some pacing issues and technical glitches at launch, the game remains one of the most ambitious in the series.